Hello everybody. Shandong Taishan have been declared the champions of the Chinese Super League, and I was wondering how would the champion of China do when they play against the champion of India, and the champion of India is Mumbai City Football Club. So Shandong Taishan have in the game is actually 2.5 star, and Mumbai City is a lot weaker, half a star. But if you look at the attack numbers, you can see that it's only 59, and in the Indian side, the Mumbai City actually have a stronger attack. The strength of Shandong Taishan is actually in the midfield and the defense as compared to Mumbai City. And I'm very curious how would this game go. And so let's find out. So Shandong Taishan will be in orange. So this Chinese word here actually reads Shandong Taishan. This is actually the name of the team, which also means that they actually have no sponsors, perhaps. And we have Mumbai City with a plain sky blue shirt. I will not be going to team management. I will just play as the default lineup, and let's go to the game. So Shandong Taishan, the champion. So the match commentators vote is off. So I'm your commentator here, and Shandong Taishan is the home team here. So you can see all the crowd is actually mostly in orange, and then we have Mumbai City in light blue. So this will be a clash that I think many people will be curious about. India and China are huge countries, both are superpowers in their own right in Asia, and both have tremendous amount of population, both have tremendous pride in their country. And so we can take a look at Shandong Taishan lineup. I have no idea who are these people. I don't really watch Chinese Super League. Probably they have a Fellaini. So at least we have one name that we do know. So maybe that's the reason why Shandong Taishan have a strong defense, because they actually have Fellaini within their side. Is he playing defense or striker? I think he's playing in striker position. So we have Mumbai City. So similarly, I do not know all these people, but I'm quite sure that they are legends in their own right in India. So maybe after a year or two of streaming and making videos of teams from India and China, then I probably will know these players better. And so let's move to the match. So Shandong Taishan will kick off the game. So San Junho, Guo Tianyu, pass to Chen Yuan. He's alone. He do not have anyone to pass to, and the ball is taken by Mumbai City, like Clasinho and Angulo. There's a runner to the left wing, between pass to Angulo. There's some good play by Mumbai City, and he got the ball out. So goal kick by the Chinese side. So that's a good goal kick. 14 pass to Chen Yuan. Good defense by the Indian side. Clasinho. Angulo. I'm not sure what is the situation within the Indian league now, because there is a clash between I League and the Indian Super League. So I think this side, Mumbai City, is actually from the Super League side. And for China, there's also a lot of changes within their league. Here comes Clasinho, and good tackle by Shikra. in the Chinese league, there is a clampdown in terms of the big money spending on foreign players, and also due to the pandemic, a lot of the foreign side have already left the country. And the ball taken back by Guo Tianyu, and the boys went out. It's a rather slow game, and Fellaini to Bin Tianyu. Fellaini is probably the strongest player here in the team, and then Fellaini is running through, good intercept by Manda, 4, and Clasinho, and then here comes the Mumbai attack again. Vikram down the right flank to Angulo. Good tackle by Liu Yang. And Liu Bingbing, a poor pass there. So in the previous videos that I've created, I featured some other teams like the rival Mohun Bagan, and that was a handicap match against PSG, which did not end well. Good shot there, and saved easily by Wangtale. So the Mohun Bagan was controlled by me, as I tried to see if I can beat a 5-star team with a half 1-star team. In the end, I still lost 5-0. Fellaini pass to Tianyu, Liu Bingbing, Fellaini, Tianyu. The Chinese side is trying to find a way through, but the defense is really tight by Mumbai City. Ji Xiang, Jin Dao, Tianyu, here come good tackle by 4. Here comes Clasinho again, and the formation played by the Mumbai City side does limits the way how they can play the counter attack, because the wingers are coming to the front too late. There's a corner for Mumbai City. The Mumbai fans are out in droves there, as you can see at the away stand. Corner for Mumbai City. It's a rather decent corner, but good tackle by Ji Xiang. So here comes Shandong, and it's the half time. 0-0, and I would think that this is a good result for Mumbai City, being the team with 2 stars disadvantage. So he said Liu Bingbing is missing in action. I remember calling his name. So both are legendary AI, so the pass accuracy is actually really high. You can see that Shandong Taishan have actually no shots on target, and they are better at dribbling than Mumbai City. In terms of possession, you can see that Mumbai City is actually doing more attacking, whereas Shandong Taishan is actually more active in the middle of the park, but they can't get to the final third. So 1 shot on target by Mumbai City. In terms of the passing lanes, for Mumbai City, the number 7 is the key guy. He's the one that's feeding the number 17. Well, in Shandong Taishan, I think this is Fellaini, number 25. He's the main guy here, passing directly to the striker. He have a partner, but they still seem to be able to do much. So defense-wise, Shandong Taishan has 100% tackle success rate, which is amazing. And there's nothing else, so let's go back to the second half. So kick off by Mumbai City, Vikram on the ball. Slow start here. Looks like possession is actually more is what is being considered at the moment by Mumbai, and there's a poor pass there. So the strikers are playing really deep for Shandong. Pass to Guo Tianyu. There's a runner on the right. But he passed to the left to Liu Bingbing, the missing player. Ball is tremendous here. I have seen him tackle so many times the ball, stopping the attack right on his track. And Jahol to Apuya. Vikram. Here's comes the through ball, but he's not going to get there as Jackson is there to intercept the ball. Easily pass around to the other flank by Jing Jingdao. Ji Xiang to Sun Jinho. Chen Yuan he cross it to the left flank and then try to go through the center. Fellaini is right at the top. Good intercept by Rahul. Apuya, Vikram, Casinio. This match is actually a lot closer than I imagined, because we are talking about half a star team in Mumbai City against a 2.5 star team of Shandong Taishan. And Shandong Taishan is actually if you didn't hear me in the beginning, Shandong Taishan is actually the champion of the Chinese Super League, and Mumbai City is the champion of the Indian Super League. If I'm not wrong, that's called the Indian Super League. So there's a foul there by Johor, an opportunity for Shandong Taishan. Do they have the player to make full use of this dead ball situation? And he looks really stressed there. He looks really concerned. There's a 4-man war there by Mumbai City. So Sun Jinho don't want to play. Oh, he got subbed off. He's supposed to take the free kick. So there's a substitution by Mumbai City as well. Inman for Singh. And Moyes for Sun Jinho. And Fellaini take the shot. Oh, that's so terrible. Yeah, you should do better, Fellaini. So now was to take the free kick. There's a pretty grand view there. So many people in the stands, which we are not seeing in real life here. It's because of the pandemic. Most of the stadiums, most of the countries actually have a lot of restriction into how many spectators are there allowed in the stadium to watch the football match. Like in Singapore, in the Suzuki Cup, the Suzuki Cup 2020, which is currently happening now, a 55,000 seater stadium can only allow 10,000 spectators. So there's only like almost less than 20% capacity, which is kind of a dampener, if you ask me. And should this be happening during the normal time, I think this will be tremendous for the tourism in Singapore, because I think Singapore have hosted a really good game. And here comes the pass, the through ball, and the shot. He hit the post. Jahor. What a waste of an opportunity. This is one of the closest and clearest chance for Mumbai City, and it would have been somewhat of an upset. Should he have scored, and Shandong Taishan wasn't even close to coming to. And here comes the pass, and Guo Tianyu similarly have a terrible shot there. He did not really take that opportunity, and probably that is spelled out within the statistics, where we saw in the manual, where we see that the attack isn't really a strength of the Shandong Taishan. Shandong Taishan is really strong in the midfield. I believe it's because of Fellaini being in midfield. So Moses, I don't know how to pronounce this name, pass to Jing Jingdao, and he tried to back pass, but it was intercepted by the tremendous M4. So Iman, the substitute, get the ball back to Ranawade. Borges, Angulo, a beautiful long pass to Iman, and he's going in. He passed to Angulo, intercept by Jackson. And here comes the counter attack started by Liu Bingbing, Jing Jingdao. Back to Liu Bingbing, he tried the through ball, blocked by Rahul. Burgess passed down to the front to Angulo. And Angulo and Casinio just combines so well. Iman in the right wing, he's doing very well so far since coming on. And there's a step over there. He's tried to go past Liu Yang but did not succeed. Intercepted by Jetson, and here's the end of the match. And the champions of China versus the champions of India, and the match ends in a 0-0 game. And it's a draw. I hope you're happy. I hope the Chinese fans are happy. I hope the Indian fans are happy. I think I would say that this game actually goes to the Indian side because they are a half-star team, and drawing a 2.5-star team, I think that's an achievement by itself. I think for a team that is having a two-star advantage, they should be winning the game by at least 2 goals. But credit to Mumbai City, they have a strong attack. They are the one that comes to the closest to actually winning the game. And let's look at the statistics. Pass accuracy is very similar because these are legendary AIs, so they do pass very well. And you can see that there's 0 shot accuracy from Shandong Taishan. They do have a shot. They have 2 shots on target, 2 shots off target, and whereas Mumbai City have 1 shot on target, 1 missed. And both are very similar at 100 passes. Both have equally at 8 tackles, although Shandong Taishan have a better tackling with 8 tackles won, while Mumbai City only have 5 out of 8 tackles done. They have also very similar stats in terms of intercepts. And this is a really close game, and this is not what I'm expecting. I was expecting a much more competitive game. I'm expecting Shandong Taishan to put a lot of pressure on Mumbai City because of the better quality of the squad. 2.5 star against half a star. 0-0 result. I think the Shandong fans will be so disappointed. I think the Chinese Super League fans will be so disappointed as well. But as you can see, in the end of the full game, you can see Shandong Taishan trying much harder in the second half to go in front, whereas you can see Mumbai City getting pushed to the side. Whereas in the first half, it was much more stronger through the middle. In terms of shooting, you can see Shandong Taishan both missed the shot to the left, whereas there was a shot on target there by the Mumbai City, and one hit the post. This was the one that would have won Mumbai City this Clash of the Titans game. And it's very obvious for Mumbai City. Number 7 is the key guy. He's the playmaker, and his combination with his striker is impeccable. And with his wingers, they form the super boomerang shape that just give Shandong Taishan so much trouble. Whereas there's a formation change, I think, in Shandong Taishan, because this is not the formation in the first half, and perhaps that's why we can see a much stronger attack by Shandong Taishan. Because now the attack is so much stronger in the 4-3-3 formation. However, it doesn't change much. Mumbai City still seems to have dealt with Shandong Taishan rather easily, which I think M4 FAL4 of Mumbai City, the defender, I think he's my man of the match. He stopped so many important attacks by Shandong Taishan. His tackle is just spot on, and I think he did really well. So these are the substitutes, which is very few substitutes if you ask me. And this is the game. So let's look at the player performance. I think with the match facts, we can see possession is actually more on Mumbai City side, and that's actually a rather fair reflection of the game because Mumbai City was much better in attack. So look at the player performance. This is Mumbai City. The man of the match for Mumbai City is actually Apuya, whose real name is actually Laling Mawia Rate. So I'm not sure why it's called Anyway, that's his real name. And we have Motada 4. He is my man of the match. I think he and Casino both Casino is actually very close to a man of the match for me. He is the main guy. He's the playmaker. You know, pushing the fight forward. But I think Motada 4 actually is way more important because he personally stopped a few of those attacks that could have give Shandong Taishan a clear chance to shoot at the goal. So fantastic game here. And looking at Shandong Taishan, the man of the match for Shandong Taishan, actually they have 3 candidates: Liu Yang, Jackson Silva de Moraes, Liu Yang, and this guy is Qi Xiang. So Fellaini is only Morayan Fellaini was only given a 6.8 rating by the game. And in terms of from my point of view, I think there isn't really a clear man of the match for me in the Chinese side. So that's it. The game, we have a Korean referee, Choi Buk-chol, in Stadium Hanbuk. So interesting. So here again, the Chinese Super League champion Shandong Taishan 0, and Mumbai City FC, the champion of India, 0.